chào mừng bạn đến với Vietnam xinh đẹp và đến với Pax Drone Travel Channel. Cảm ơn vì đã xem.
Chào mừng bạn đến với Việt Nam xinh đẹp và đến với Pax Drone Travel. Cảm ơn vì đã xem.
Welcome to Pax Drone Travel Channel and welcome to beautiful Vietnam. Thank you for watching. Like as a European citizen, this is so crazy for me. The shooting area is so loud and that people enjoy that. Obviously they do. Not so used to gun shooting. So I think this is the price for one bullet. So guys, this is the moment of truth. I'm not a big fan of closed up tunnels and not claustrophobic, but a tendency. And I'm getting to the we're getting into the tunnel system now, and it's your choice to go or not, but I think I'm going just for you guys. I'm not a big fan, but yeah, I'm being brave here. Not my thing. Check this out. Oh my god, it's so dark. No, there's some light. Okay, you go, Australia. Okay, I really hate it. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh. That's.
Is it okay?
I need a 10-minute rest.
It's okay.
Okay.
We can show it there for a moment if you want to.
Okay. If you're claustrophobic, this is a nightmare for you. Oh my god. And they actually expanded it for more Western tourists. The right way is correct. Oh shit.
That's good.
Yeah. So let me show you the front. There are tiny lights in here. And super hot here.
Sorry.
Okay. Everything okay in front there? Okay. I really want to go down to here. Okay.
Yeah, I'm good. Yep.
Perfect.
Yeah, I'm looking at the one there.
Okay. The exit.
It's quite hot in there.
Oh, yeah.
It is, yeah. Woo!
Whoa. Okay.
A little down.
Never want to do that again. Never, ever. So this guy is showing us different booby traps here. Yeah, that must hurt pretty bad.
You know, like the bullies, you guys soldiers, they are not like very friendly. When they go to the guns, they will like keep the so when they keep the door,
Ouch.
By weapon. When they get to the door and door open, the trap they come out like that. Trap they have two pockets. GI can quickly protect the first one, but second pocket they hit the bottom. They make the GI can no more fun and no more baby. Thank you. Now we go next.
just showing us his shrapnels inside his face. There's still some leftovers.
Right. Go inside the tank. If you survive, you be hero. Lady foot. Someone want to try? You want to try? Why not? Okay, look inside.
Ouch.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's the sample. In the war time, like that. Look at the real one.
So, lunch is included in the tour, so we're having an appetizer here with cassava or tapioca manioc. And here at the lunch place, there's a funny trick, like on board an aircraft you get the wet cold towel, but here they charge it. Getting back to Saigon Center. So my feedback on the Chu Chi tunnels, 50 kilometers outside the day tour. The tour itself, honestly, I didn't like it too much. It was like a mass tourism tour. There were not so much information given at the Chu Chi tunnels itself. So what happens is you go with a giant bus, you stop at the commission place. Of course, these people get money. You have a cheap tour. I mean, I shouldn't complain. The tour was $16 the day tour. There are other operators, I think, maybe better. I went on VIP tours, I think it's called. Our guide was 77 years old, which I think was incredible that he still does the tour. And he told us that he fought for the South Vietnamese army, not the Vietcong, the opposite army, so on the side of the Americans. And he lost 4 brothers, and he told us a lot, not too much insights. So and he showed us like a symbol with his blood type, like O+, and his name and his military number, but the plate looked very new. It was never 50 years old. So I'm not sure if this is like part of the show. I don't want to be unfair. Maybe it's true. We were all not 100% sure if it's true that he really fought in the war. Probably he did. But nevertheless, he was not so passionate about it. Like I thought in the middle of the tour when he started, like, you guys are so lucky. I'm 77 years old. I thought I can tell you so much insiders, and to be honest, he never really did. And he didn't care too much about our group energy, about our individuals. When I tried to talk to him, he answered the questions in a nice, polite way. But he was like a bit of a bossy. He said he was a lieutenant officer, maybe true, and but he made sure that we go there as quickly as possible. So he rushed us and even was a little bit rude, like in the military. You stand there, you stand there. I thought it was like a joke at the beginning. And we had a super lovely bus driver. You see the tunnels, you go inside one tunnel, which is quite fascinating, how to get the experience, how it's like to live there months and years inside these tunnels without daylight, without enough oxygen or fresh air. And they were very clever, the Vietcong, but I don't tell you too much insight about it, because you should see for yourself. But if you have very limited time, it would be not on my bucket list, to be honest. And it's a big show, especially for North Americans. But they show you like what you see in the Vietnam War, and then you have like a shooting place. So you can buy one bullet is $3, 60,000 dong. And some got really crazy, maybe some a little bit mental, some people, and they were shooting Kalashnikovs with, I don't know, 50 bullets and so in the surrounding we have a bit of this war atmosphere. But as a European citizen, guns. We don't own guns. If you don't work for the cartel or mafia, you don't own guns. Maybe for North Americans different, or for South Africans or Australians, whatever. Maybe for you it's more fun, but from a European perspective, it's crazy and weird and not so appropriate. But like, if it's fun for you, go ahead. If you have never shot a gun, just do it. It's not my thing, but it's extremely tourist. So the prices are very upmarket. It's like the triple price of everything. Yeah. So anyways, not my favorite. You can do it if you like it, but it's not like you learn too much. I mean, if you watch a documentary about the Vietnam War, I think you learn more than going there, to be honest. So that's my feedback on the Chu Chi tunnels. Guys, I'm at a very special place. For me it was very important to come here, and one of the main reasons actually also to come to Saigon is because I love skyscrapers. Since I'm a child, I always wanted to become an architect, and I love high rises. So I've been traveling around the globe and always checked out the coolest skyscrapers. And I've been to the Empire State Building, of course. Went up the Eiffel Tower walking like 10 times, and went to the CN Tower, and actually to the World Trade Center before 9/11, a few months before the attacks. And I was on my birthday on the World Trade Center actually. And what else? Hancock Tower, Australia, and Sydney Tower, Tokyo Tower, and now I'm at the second highest building in Southeast Asia at the landmark 81. So obviously 81 floors, and it's north of the center. So I took a grab bike, which was fun also to see the city. It took us half an hour, maybe with a car 45 minutes, and it's at the river. And yeah, let me show you the building. It's super beautiful, and you can just go like a regular visitor. You can go buy observation tickets. I'm gonna put the price in there. I think around $12-15. And but I chose something different. I want to have a cocktail up there, and there's no entrance fee, but the cocktails are quite expensive, with of course like 10-12 bucks as well. And it's not on the 81st floor, but on the 76th floor. It's called Blank Bar Coffee. And yeah, I think there's no difference if you're on the 76th floor or on the 81st floor, on the top floor. So the building is 461.2 meters high and is the 17th highest building in the world. And yeah, check it out. Beautiful. Anybody has been to the Burj Khalifa in Dubai? This is Burj Khalifa is almost double the height. Burj Khalifa is 828 meters, including antenna. This one is 461. So guys, I'm still looking for the right entrance. I was at the compartment complex. That's the wrong entrance, and you have to check into the Vin Pearl Landmark Hotel entrance to get to the bar. This is so high. Check out the raw rum, tequila. So guys, I'm in the elevator somewhere on the 48th floor. My ear popped and it's super nice. It's a must in Saigon. And here is a shopping mall inside the skyscraper as well. So, made a little shopping. I think there's some commercial shooting going on or some music video or I don't know. But there's a singer or something. Check out this beautiful tower. It's like the Empire State Building. But the lighting is a little more beautiful, to be honest. Now I get it, they're playing an online game here. It's a promotion thing. So you can play a game here on a small stick and it will be processed here on the large screen.
Và 10 giao gì cuối cùng. Hoạt động và những trò chơi trên TV vô cùng hấp dẫn, giống như trò chơi của chúng ta. Và không gặp đón được cho chúng tôi một mang đến rất là nhiều phần quà vô cùng hấp dẫn và giá trị như
So bad.
Let's go, 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 fly. Okay, okay. Come on, come on. You tap on your screen, tap. Yeah, yes, yes. So it will move. Okay, okay. Yeah. Go, 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 go. Right.
So I made it back to the room after all these photo shootings at the Landmark 81. So I didn't make it to Times Square yet, but I made it to the biggest building and to the biggest screen of Vietnam and to the second tallest building of Asia.
I love Saigon. Really, it's so cool here. You have to come to Saigon.
morning, guys. It's my last day in Saigon and I'm standing at another sightseeing highlight of Saigon, and it's the old central post office, which is supposed to be super nice. It's located right next to the Notre Dame Cathedral behind me. There are some shops here, so you can buy a postcard here and you can get it stamped here. Somebody told me it's like postcard is like $1 and the stamp is an additional $1, so it's like $2 per postcard, which is quite expensive, but yeah, I think it's a nice surprise for your loved ones. So guys, I just purchased a postcard. It was 8,000 dong. If you enter to the right in that small alley, the postcards are cheaper, and then you have to go to counter number 3 to 5 to buy a stamp, which is 35,000 dong, and then they can give you a pencil, and then you put this postcard. How do you like it? But anyway, it's a tuk-tuk. Old rickshaw, and then you put it into this small box here. Okay, let's see how much time it takes. So guys, right next to the post office, as I mentioned, is the Notre Dame Cathedral, the very famous cathedral, and I just heard the church bells, and maybe there's a service going on, so I'm going to check that out. The plan is to go afterwards to the US consulate, the old US embassy here, and afterwards the final stop is the War Museum, and yeah, so this is the maximum I can do on these 3.5 days for you guys in Saigon, because I'm flying tomorrow to Luang Prabang in Laos. I'm getting closer to the embassy area. This is the French embassy. They're making advertisement to go to France, and the overseas department of France. This is like a commercial for Tahiti, Lyon, and Lille, Bordeaux. All the things you can do in France or at the overseas department of France. And behind this building is supposed to be the old American embassy at the very end there to the left, where all these historical events happened. Okay, they're making an advertisement for Saint-Denis in Paris for Stade de France. This is a bit weird because this is where this horrible terror attacks happened, where so many people died from these maniacs, from the suicide bombers. So next door is the US consulate, and they are making also advertisement and saying that the United States provided more than 40 million doses of COVID-19 vaccine to Vietnam, and is the single largest contributor to global COVID-19 vaccine access. So this is it. This is the American premises of the US consulate. I think the old building was demolished by the Vietcong when they won the war, and so it's not very spectacular. Just it's a very historical place. So I wanted to check it out, and yeah, I don't want to film too much here. So, guys, I just discovered a very beautiful coffee shop. It's right next door to the US. Former US embassy, now the US consulate. It's called the Cold Brew Coffee, and the owner is so sweet. I needed a restroom desperately. He helped me. His English skills are quite okay, and there's AC, a tiny shop, and decent prices. Super good avocado coffee or coconut coffee or whatever you like. Never tried avocado coffee, and prices are like $1, $1.20. And he was so sweet to teach me a little bit of Vietnamese, and he taught me the intro for the episode. Yeah, come in and check it out. Chào mừng bạn đến với Vietnam. Xin đẹp qua đến với Pax Drone Travel Channel. Comment, please. That's him.
Chào mừng bạn đến với Việt Nam xinh đẹp và đến với Pax Drone Travel. Cảm ơn vì đã xem.
So the name of the owner is Luang, and it means dragon in Vietnamese. And check out the cold brew coffee next to the U.S. consulate, and it's so sweet. The owner is so nice, and yeah. So I say goodbye for the moment, and yeah, thank you so much, and you take care. All the best.
See you. Have a good day.
You too. Bye bye. So I'm at the War Remnants Museum. The entrance fee is 40,000 dong, which is about $1.80. No credit cards accepted, so you need cash. And yes, I just had a very funny Grab bike driver. And yeah, just keep in mind one advice from my side: in case the driver is not finding your location, send him a photo, give him a few moments because of the traffic, and you can communicate and text him. It will be translated into Vietnamese or vice versa, or send him a photo. But somehow if they call you, they don't speak English, and so if it starts difficult, just cancel the booking, get a new one, just to save your time. Yeah, so yeah, let's check out the museum. So this is an M48 A3 tank. It's 47 tons and a maximum speed of 48 kilometers per hour. I have no clue about weaponry and guns and stuff like that. But once the US came to Saigon, it had, in 1969, it had 370 tanks stationed here. So this is a Chinook helicopter. It has a range of 500 kilometers and a maximum speed of 298. I just learned from the board. That's an Indian poster in Hindi to support the resistance of Vietnam against the US invasion. So this is the most important picture of the entire Vietnam War. It was taken, if I'm not mistaken, it was taken by a German photographer. I just watched a documentary about that, about various war photographers, and this made the change of the war. This changed the propaganda worldwide, and yeah. Little feedback from my side. So you need about like 1.5-2 hours for the museum. I didn't read everything because it was way too hot in there. There's AC installed but nothing functions, so it's super hot and like thousands of tourists, and it's super jammed. And I would recommend you to wear a mask actually there, because there's some fans, but it's super hot and people coughing and smells like really bad, like 1 million types of sweat odors. Pretty disgusting. So please, management, it's a very interesting museum, of course from the perspective of Vietnam. By the way, this is not a political channel. No comments on politics, please. This is about traveling and open heart people, and yeah, about history. And so anyway, please keep in mind one advice from my side: if you're traveling with kids, don't go here with kids. There's so many crucial pictures with like people destroyed by bombs, open chests, missing arms, and this is nothing for children. I've seen some children in there, which I think is totally inappropriate, and they should not let children in here. So please don't go here with children. I'm in the bunker of the palace, and yes, there's some old telephone lines and offices and feedback on the Independence Museum or Reunification Museum. I liked it very much. Actually, I personally liked it even better than the War Remnants Museum. If you need to pick one of them, I would go for the Independence Museum. It's super beautiful and staff is friendly. The other one is so overcrowded. Of course, it's a different topic and a little bit different topic. And yeah, so they're both very interesting, but I think this one is my personal favorite. And it's really beautiful, the palace and the gardens, and very interesting also the bunker system. Anyways, yeah, it's 37 degrees now, and I'm gonna take a break now. Enough is enough. Now finally get some cold water, which was great, and I want to try this ice cream that looks funny with like brown beans in there. So let's try that. Quite tasty. Oh guys, I'm dead. Oh my god. So much walking. Gotta take a nap. And something so bit embarrassing happened. I forgot my key card inside the room while the cleaning was going on. And so no problem, I made some jokes with the nice reception ladies there. And she had some glasses on which looked very like sci-fi, very cool. A little bit like a surgery glasses. And I said like, yeah, these are cool glasses. They're very sci-fi, like 21st century. And yeah, what a cool fashion statement. And then she replied, I just had eye surgery. It's not for fashion. It's just for protecting my eyes. And I was like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. Well, what can you do? Good morning, it's 5:45 a.m. in the morning and I'm already at the airport of Saigon at the domestic terminal. I'm flying with Vietnam Airlines. First flight is to Hanoi and then I continue to Luang Prabang in Laos. And yeah, I took a Grab, so keep in mind that you have to wait for the Grab taxis a little bit, like 8 to 10 minutes in the morning traffic. The bikes will be there in like 1 minute, but for cars it's slower. So early the drive was like only 25-30 minutes, but later on it will be like 1 hour. So keep in mind to have at least 1 hour buffer zone in case of bad traffic. And I just had like a very funny incident here at the airport. I just arrived at the airport and there was one funny Vietnamese guy waving at me, and I was like, maybe he thought I was like somebody famous, or maybe he's seen my blog and he was coming to me and asked for if he can make a photo with me, and then he was so happy and hugged me, and I don't know, but it's kind of cute. And yeah, so let's go for the check-in. So I made it through the passport control or ID control and the security. Keep in mind, I thought it's so early, it's like 5:45. I thought it would be super empty, but I was so wrong. 25 minutes security and passport, and even though it's a domestic flight, the first flight to Hanoi and then to Laos, so have enough time on your hands. So security, half an hour. So it's time to leave beautiful Vietnam. I'm actually really sad to leave Vietnam. It was beautiful Saigon. I only had 5 days left here, but yeah, I enjoyed it so much. But I'm also looking forward to take a break in Laos and just to not film a little bit and just to relax, because I've been on the road for 5 weeks now, and every day sightseeing, waking up early, and yeah, check out my episode on Cambodia. So if you are landing in Terminal 1 domestic arrivals and you have an international connection flight, you need to exit to transfers and then take the shuttle bus to Terminal 2, which is outside. And this is the one, the green one. So guys, I'm so sad to leave Vietnam. I'm just arrived in Hanoi and I'm going now to Luang Prabang, Laos, and I met a very sweet lady here at the duty-free shop, and she would like to say some words to you to have the final ending of the episode for Vietnam.
Rất vui được làm quen với các bạn. Hẹn gặp lại các bạn vào lần sau. Tạm biệt. It's okay.